Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shivam and today I'm going to be illustrating a Chris Hemsworth portrait with you. So today I'm going to be using Prismacolor Premier Pencils, a set of 48 and BRUSTRO Smooth 200 GSM paper. I've already sketched out my portrait using the grid technique. I will be taping out my edges for a cleaner finish. I'm going to start off with my eye, and I'm using the brightest shade of blue, and slowly I'll be building up layers using darker colors. This is just like watercolors. You have to start with the lightest color and move on to the darkest color, and then blend it all using a white pencil color or a blender pencil from Prismacolor. For making the skin, I'll start off with the basic light shade of peach, and I'll give a very light coating on the paper, and I'm going to start off layering it with dark brown and dark orange colors. This specific portrait of Chris has a yellow spotlight on one side of his face, and we are going to try and show that using pencil colors. So at this point you can see I'm just using the same set of colors and building up my layers, adding pink on areas where I feel it needs more of it, and adding oranges on the darker sides, on the shadows. Ideally, for creating skin tones, we use more of flesh, light peach and orange colors. However, for this specific one, as I mentioned, it has a specific light on his face. We are going to be using more of orange and browns to create that yellowish shade. We are not going to use yellow, we are going to use orange and brown to create that shade. And on the other side, we'll use more of violets and purples. Light peach is going to be a common pencil for both the sides, as it's going to maintain its natural shade of skin. I will be listing down all the different shades of pencils I've used for making the skin tone in the description box below. I use the light peach pencil and go over the skin tone every once in a while to make sure the skin is not becoming too yellowish or too bluish. Before working on any portrait, you really should understand the different areas of light, because that's really gonna help you define your surface, and the more clear surface you have, the more realistic your drawing is gonna look like. While working on this lip, make sure that your edges are not as finished as the eye, because whenever you're drawing human lips, it's always merging with your skin. Unless until you have applied any sort of a lip shade to it, then it has a very clean finish, but a natural lip doesn't really have a clean edge, so it always blends with your skin. Whenever using pencil colors, make sure you leave out your highlights, because using an eraser in the end or a white acrylic doesn't really bring out the effect as much as if you leave it blank since the beginning. I use a very fine tip of a black pencil to make individual beard hairs, which is very important to make the beard look as realistic as possible. We'll be using the same technique to create his neck. The neck will be having more of purple tones, so you'll see that I'm using more of those pencils and less of the shades of orange and brown. Moving on to the hairs, we are just gonna start off with our highlights using a ginger brown color, and the direction of my strokes should be the direction of your hair. The more you follow the direction of your hair, the more realistic it's gonna look. And just like our forehead, even the hairs have a darker side and a highlighted side towards blue and a darker side of orange, yellow. So we have to make sure while doing our colors, we pick the right color. I will be using gouache to give it a very dark background so that it highlights the light effect that we have shown on the face. Lastly, I'm going to go through with the brown once again, just to make sure the entire composition looks balanced. So here we have it, guys. This is our portrait. Do try this out and leave your comments in the comment box below. Keep subscribing, and thank you so much for watching this.